Okay, here we are. Um, yeah, the mayor's asked me to help in his mansion. I don't care. I am here to clean. Is it all the vehicles? Or is it just the two main ones? Oh, it's Reeve. So I'm cleaning the two vehicles for... Okay. Oh, they gave me the stronger washer. Holy. This thing is powerful. Okay, hearing this thing go, I need this. Like, it just sounds like... It just cleans. So I was right in the fact that they would gift us the best washer to do this. But oh man, I love this washer already. You know, in like the talk goes about like, oh, you paint a car red, so it's like it looks like it's going fast, and it's like nonsense. That's how I feel about something like really loud like this. Like I feel like it's gotta be doing the job. But the difference here is I can see that it's doing the job, and it is doing a bang up job at that. I was thinking so before, like Final Fantasy VII was like my first Final Fantasy, my first JRPG as well. Um, is that correct? That sounds correct. Yeah, and it got me into Final Fantasy in general. Um, I have been sticking with it since. I played the remake. I liked it. I'm still like a big fan of the OG game more so. But I think the remake did some good things. I played Crisis Core for the first time when they remastered that. Because I had a PSP, somehow never, even being a big Final Fantasy fan, being a big Final Fantasy 7 fan at that, never ended up picking up Crisis Core for some reason. But I would say playing it now was a lot better, I think, just because, like, with the enhancements they've made to, like, load times and stuff, you just kind of enjoy those games a bit more, just because you're not, like, stuck. I did try playing it before the drop came out, and my friends were like, oh, you might want to just stick it through, well, stick to waiting for the remake. And I think they're right, because remake did a lot of quality life changes that made the game a lot better. And for people worrying, I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything, but they didn't change anything for Crisis Core leading into the remake, and then the remake had a lot of changes. The Crisis Core is pretty much kept as is, besides like quality of life changes that they made to make the game like run better, play a bit better, just little things in general. This is the Bronco. It's like the little vehicle you use when you're leaving Midgar. Well, the main team uses. Cloud drives the motorcycle that's also here that I'm going to be cleaning. Hojo's called upon it as well. Oh no, I don't want to work for Hojo. I'm going to end up like in some weird experiment or something. I love how even with this stronger washer, I'm still missing stuff. But that's like me in general. It's like, oh yeah, I got this great powerful washer. It sprays the hell out of everything. Somehow still misses like key details that I should just not miss. I actually still have like my original copy of the game for 7, like PS1. But like, it's really sad. My disc 3, I have like multiple versions of the game. Well, multiple copies technically. But both my disc 3s don't work. And I've now acquired a second disc 1 just because like I was buying games from someplace and they had, I think it's like a Final Fantasy collection or like some random like loose Final Fantasy games for PS1, and then ended up picking up another copy of the PS1, like the disc 1 for Final Fantasy 7. So I'm like sitting with like I don't even know what number of discs I have. I have to look at them. It's just weird. They don't have the original jewel casings, as everyone knows that had those, like, especially if you're not good at taking care of your stuff as a kid, like I was. You end up, like, just breaking those jewel cases really easy. So like those are just gone, and like I made that really bad decision of moving all my games to like what do you call it? Like one of those like DVD holder things, and some of those are really bad. Like they'll actually damage your disc in you taking the games out or discs out. It's kind of annoying. Like it was really just bad, and if I had the forethought, I would have never done that. But you know how it is. When you're a kid, you make weird choices, you do dumb things. Reeve, I really appreciate you telling me all these things about the car and stuff, but I'm cleaning. I noticed like there's a trend going on. Shouldn't you be like helping save the planet or something, or stopping the evil company you work for from like terraforming it like horribly? I do appreciate the job though. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and complain that much, but so I'm definitely missing stuff on this thing. I'm trying to be like, generously in spraying it, but honestly, this is like the appetizer to the thing I really want to clean, which is the main bike. I really actually wanted the figure that came with the remake that had the bike, but the price was just too high. And I was like, especially with the game being like multi-part, I really couldn't justify the fact that I'd be buying the game, all the other parts, and like the special edition, knowing that they're going to do special editions for like each of them more likely than not. No, I couldn't do it. Okay, so this is the awesome bike that Cloud rides. Look like it's covered in, I'm not even sure what. But this does also prove that PowerWash Simulator is lore accurate. So, it's in the same universe as Final Fantasy VII. You can never change that now. This thing is really just doing the best work. Oh man. I think the worst thing is like after I finish doing this DLC, I'm gonna have to go back and like not have. Actually, no. Technically, after I finish the DLC, I'll be able to afford, more likely than not, this upgrade, like this washer, and then I can like hit the story like beaming. Integral. It's funny they talk all this, but I feel like I don't remember seeing anyone in the main games like use a motorcycle outside of like when you did it. I mean, Remake introduced a character that loves his bike a little too much, but you didn't really see them like interacting with bikes that often. I think when they were chasing you, the bikes they were using, I feel like they looked like they were like pretty much beaters. They didn't look like this good. But that could be me looking back at it, with that vision that they weren't really looking at the game from. They weren't like, I wonder if some guy like is gonna wonder about, did everyone really ride the bikes in our game? Like in did the Shinra soldiers actually use our bikes? Okay. I'm gonna stop with the cheese. Alright, we have to see how the red sounds, because the yellow really just, I'm not sure much is coming through for this. I hope it's not like bursting your eardrums. If it is, please let me know. But for me, it's like, it sounds pretty good. And it sounds like power. Like, I feel like Virgil right now from DMC. Well, Devil May Cry, not the DMC. I don't want to get started on that one, because that's a deep cut for some people. And I am one of those people. Okay. So I think with all the crevices, it's time. Honestly, this sounds really strong. It sounds good. But I feel like maybe it's because like how the other one sounds, I'm just expecting like way more. Is it not like bad, but like in comparison, it is not as crazy. Okay. Got that one. Let's get this. Even this one doesn't sound that crazy. Like, I really feel like I think it was the yellow, that one just good. Like, magnifique. Great sound. Okay. What am I missing? The plus is most of the dirt on this thing. Well, I don't think I even hit it from the top. That's probably what most of the crap is. Yep. There we go. And now you can figure out what I'm missing. It says stuff over here, but I don't know what. Minute tab. See if it shows me. So a little bit there, probably the bottom of this. It's like little weird bits. It's a little harder because this is like on a platform. So I can't fully crouch for some of the parts I want to. And I don't want to use the spray. So I don't think it's needed. There we go. Aha. I think it was showing me in there. I don't know where you are, but I know you're dirt. You're somewhere in here. There we go. There's still something over here. Where? We're playing Where's Waldo with dirt. Okay, there. I saw something. The guard? Okay. And then I'm gonna assume... Whoop. There was something else I saw. Something in the front here. The wheel guard. It's probably... Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna assume most of what's left is probably on this one, because I did kind of jump around a lot on this one. Oh. The headlight. Not from above. It's gotta be from below. There we go. Anything else? The exhaust. The rear wheel mount. I'm hoping it's not in this section here, because this is the part that like I really couldn't get that easily. Because that's me prone, like pretty low to the ground there. Come on, where are you? Yeah, this one's like a lot harder just because like it's a weird angle. Okay, I can see that. Come on. Okay. What? Something over here. The window? What part of the window did I miss? Well. Okay. Let's just look at the list because this is going to make it harder. The bike headlight. Okay. What else? Hauler car door frame. Okay. Where? What counts as the frame for this thing? Because this is just a door. Mm-hmm. So it's this thing? Yeah. So it's got to be on this side. Yep. Okay. What else? License plate. Oop. Okay. Headlight? I thought I got the headlight. Oh, I guess I got the other one, not this one. Okay. Rear wheel mount. What is this thing? I don't see the dirt. Yeah, this one I feel like is just a lot harder. Just because, like, you can't... There we go. Oh, windshield wiper. And that's the last bit. Okay. Oh, that was an endeavor. Okay. That was fun, but oh man, there's a lot of intricate parts on that one. Oh, okay, this is cool. So we're gonna come back for this one next time, just because this is gonna be definitely like a lot to go through, but I do want to check it out. What area is this? Interesting. Do I have like the step ladder? Oh, it's active. I don't like that. I don't like that it's on. Like, can we turn this off while I'm doing this? Oh, tide digger. Honestly, look how strong the white cleaner is. Look at this thing. You know what? I have to see it for science. Where's the shop? I need to see how the metal spray is on this thing. Why am I over here? I'm in the wrong place. Oh, you can't use the metal. Okay, you can't use any sprays here. Okay. This is actually the first boss in Final Fantasy 7. I get to give you like little lore dumps while I'm doing this, but we'll come back later. But yeah, this is the first boss in Final Fantasy 7. You actually have to like attack it in a What do you mean it's quite safe for now? You have to, when it raises its tail, it's gonna like do an attack, and you have to like prepare yourself for that because it will pretty much decimate you pretty early on, or do a good chunk of damage to your team. I'm not quite sure because I always feel like I stop it from doing that, so it doesn't just kill me. But it is cool. It does have the thing I saw before of the levels of like, what if the thing you were cleaning was moving while you're cleaning it? The difference is not like getting clean because like, don't do that. Because of like because of this, I guess the water hitting it, it's more of a, it's just actively moving on its own, which I think is kind of cool. I'm just like doing the half and half thing right now just so I can get some of it started. This is really cool though. I can definitely say this was like a great purchase on my part for getting this game. I'm really enjoying myself, and this DLC so far has not disappointed me. I've only done like 2 things from it, and I'm already like, yeah, this is great. Granted, I say that now, but I'm gonna hate myself when I'm doing all the intricate parts of this stupid thing. Because, look at this thing. Look at this massive monster of a thing. You know, I never noticed I had a wheel there, but that makes sense. The fight's actually also really fun in the remake, but we will talk more about that later when I come back. But thank you for checking this out. If you liked this video, please come back for more. See ya.